Alright. Ford 7.3 Sneasel, baby. So this one here came in, blew a hell of a lot of white smoke. Found dead on the side of the road. This is a 96 Ford 7.3 F350 with a 7.3 in it. Come to find out, the guy put gas in it. I did a little injector blow-by test on this one. See if you had compression. All you do is you take the fuel cap off, which should be already off because we already did this. Take the fuel cap off, and this reservoir will be full. And you leave the key off. And you kick the starter over at the starter solenoid, and you run the starter. You will get, if the copper O-rings are bad, you'll get compression bubbles in here. We had a lot of compression bubbles in here. Not to mention, the guy filled the truck with gasoline. Big huge waft of gasoline coming out of here. Guy's like, oh shit, I filled it with gas. So we are going to be doing a flush, an injector system. We're going to be doing all new injectors, a flush, lift pump, and drop the tank, and a whole bunch of stuff to fix this issue. But for now, we're going to start on pulling the injectors out, and we're going to go from there. All right. So, let's get up in here, and we'll do this side valve cover gasket first. Removal first, and then we will go from there. Keep this from getting some shit in it. A lot of buildup. The air pressure seems weak on the valve cover gasket. So get it out of there. Okay. So, I went ahead and unplugged this already because that's the way it goes. And we are going to snag this bottom one and move the dipstick first. Get my swivel-headed, lovely swivel-headed side. Swivel head 13. Snap-on shit sucks, man. Don't get sucked into buying Snap-on tools, people. Matco's better. The warranties are better now. A lot more better stuff about Matco than Snap-on. Doesn't do shit. Charge you for everything now. Alright, so the number one thing with these when you're doing these dipsticks is to hope and pray it comes out. Because if the dipstick doesn't come out, I think there's another bolt down there. No, it's just a 2. Yeah, this sucks. These should be removable studs. Oh, they are removable studs. Alright. We're gonna take the 10 mil off. Of course, to start the day, my light is charging. Like a fucking die. Story of a mechanic's life. Lights dying. Or getting stuck under a car somewhere, you forget them when they shut off. The beauty of it. So 10 mil off real quick. Little 10 mil holds the What's up, Hooky Joe? What you got? Another one?
Low tire, yeah, no, it's just low tire, bro.
Oh no, I dropped it. You can wreck it off. It's alright, I don't need it right now. I'll get it in a minute. I don't need it right now, it's not concerning. It's for the dipstick. Twist your dipstick out of the way. Now you can get to everything. So, I like to start with the hard bolts. This is your best friend when it comes to a hard, these bolts on this side valve cover on any year 7.3. I use this every time I use one of these. These shits are the best. Little mini ratchet wrenches, get right underneath everything. Your whole hand can get right underneath everything. And get right in there. Somebody, sure enough, put these on with the force of God. For the love of God. God dang it. A little longer wrench. Let's get a tiny bit longer wrench. Perfect. On these older style trucks, so 90s to 7.3s, there's less bolts under the heater box. The heater box and the way the 2007.3s are set up, you got to get I think it's 3 bolts for the valve cover are under the heater box. This one is like 1 on the side and 1 in the back. I believe there's 1 in the back, yeah. So, not crazy. But I love these little ratchet wrenches. You can just get in there. You don't have to fight with a swivel on a thing. You got room to maybe get in a 1/4 inch impact in there. Just spin it out, but I mean, that one was on there pretty good and came out pretty easy. It's just the valve cover bolts. Then we got 1 in the back. I always like starting with the hard bolts first on pretty much anything, just because once you crack them free, like if you crack all the other bolts free, it may not spin as freely if the valve cover's hanging and you leave the hard bolts for the end. Just my thought process. Okay, this one, I'll give it one more shot with the wrench. This one's a little in the tricky spot against the firewall, all the way in the back here. the valve cover lip is not allowing me to get a good wrench on it. I have to try swivel 1, swivel 2. I can probably just get a regular shallow socket on a swivel ratchet. Get on there. What? Broke it free? That was weird. That was really weird. I didn't think I broke anything free. Guess what? Because I didn't, somebody curled the valve cover on this sucker. And my goofy ass grabbed a 14 millimeter. Whoops. That'll explain it. I'm like, I didn't, that was awfully easy. Because you grabbed the wrong size, knucklehead. Here we go. Oh, man. Now I'm stricken by only having a long wrench.
Anybody know where all my sockets go?
Semi-deep should do the trick. Guess what? Semi-deep. Too big.
We got a problem. Ports are out.
Force. Somebody put these fucking bolts on with the hand of God. And this back one has like a, it has like a ridged, it's like a ridged valve cover.
Really?
Yeah, see the ridge?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I can't get a wrench on what is a 1990s bolt. I have to risk my finger's life for the cause. Yes, I did it.
Take the wheel off and see the wheels bent too?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's usually the last thing you do. Yep, take it off and throw it right on the balancer. And see if the wheel's bent. She hit it good. It's aluminum rim, so I'm assuming it's fucked. A lot of times you can see like a crack in the paint.
Yeah,
Or you'll go to roll it over there and you'll be like, whoa.
Okay, alright.
But put it on the balancer and spin it, you'll know. Trust me, you'll know. We got our first snow up here in this year. Well, cumulative snow. And people start crashing and we start towing them in and fixing their shit. I do not like fixing people's crash vehicles. It just doesn't feel safe. We're not an auto body shop either. We just fixed the suspension that's broke. So same thing, can't really get a ratchet in there. Just gonna get in there and get that sucker out. Of course, it's a long bolt. Come on, baby. There it is. I love those little ratchet wrenches. Okay, so once you get the two hard ones out, the rest of them are easy. The rest of them come right out for you. You just have to remember where your two studded ones will go for that dipstick. That's all. Get one here. Great. Batteries did. Snap-on door shit, man. Okay. Valve cover is off now.
Did you write all that stuff in there? Don't forget it. Don't forget it. Got it? Got it? Look at my snap-on rack.
Change the battery.
So I said the strut is bent, knuckle is twisted, lower control arm is bent, inner and outer tie rods.
Yep.
Electric rack and pinions bent.
Maybe not bent, but broken.
Okay.
Sometimes it'll register the electric rack. Sometimes it'll register fuck you, and it'll suck the fucking inner tie rod. It'll suck the shafts in.
Okay.
So that's when you end up with that fucking pigeon walk. That only happens on electric racks. The other ones will just break and have massive play if you hit it hard enough.
Really?
Yeah, but you'll still have power steering.
Okay.
And, you know what I mean? An electric rack, when you don't have power steering,
Yep.
you got a problem with the rack. Just put in there the electric power steering rack that doesn't work, but it's still plugged in. So you have a fault there. She broke the shaft or something. I mean, she hit it hard. Clearly, hit it really hard. Okay, so this is glory. So we're using that. I like to get a little pinch on the wire. Unplug your glow plugs, unplug your harness. I'm gonna put new harnesses on it. We're not even gonna risk how these don't look terrible, but I never risk put the old harnesses on these. Just replace them. They're so faulty on these suckers. So here's your valve cover gasket, which is lovely. I should unplug the map sensor. I'll plug that in a second. Take this off, just makes it a little more accessible. The line that goes to the map sensor. Don't unplug it from the sensor side. Unplug it from the side over here. It's less fragile. Still fragile, but a bit less fragile. Okay, set that aside. Now we have all the room in the world. This is why we blow it off to begin with. So see, make sure everything's good. Nothing's falling off. And then we are going to pull these injectors and we are going to take a peek in at our injector cups. Something just tells me because of the white smoke that he might have had cracked one. So these will be 8 millimeters on the bracket bolt. They're not going to be tight. I think they're like 60 to 80 inch-pounds or something. You only have to loosen one. What?
So, the wheel off has 0.75.
What?
The wheel.
What do you mean?
Took it off.
You spun it?
Bounced. Yeah, it's bounced. So the wheel goes
Not bent.
a little bent, but it's not.
No, 0.75 is not bent. That's just a worn tire. Nah, that wheel not bent. That just means she didn't hit it. All that means is she didn't hit it on the. She hit it on the face of the. She didn't hit it on the face of the wheel. She hit it on the tread.
Okay.
So the tire took the majority of the brunt. That's what it looks like. Hard to tell sometimes. Hard to tell. You're guessing. People don't give you a straight story. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put these on the bench. Okay, so when you do this, you are going to have a slight issue. You're going to push it up so that you can get out of that bolt area. Fuck me. And that's not going to work. It's not going to come out that way at all. And this just sucks. Every time you go to do this, you can't get. Alright, we're gonna take off the rest of them. They come with these. So there's like a oil dump for the thing where it take that back off. We're gonna take this off on all of them. New injector will come with them. If not, I have some extra ones if they cracked, but pain in the ass. Sometimes the injectors don't want to just lift right out. So you get up in there and take this sucker out. Take these out. This first injector looks like it started to come out, but take these out. I don't want pieces of them getting down in the motor. H5 to take this off here. H5. Every freaking motor's different. Some want to come off, some don't. Okay, that one I can't get with this freaking thing. A lot of times it just lift right up. This motor wants to be difficult, so they don't want to lift right up. Okay, now we'll get in there with a bar. Try to get bar or lead slipper works just fine. And there it is, right there, right there. We're gonna push up on the thing, get the bar on there. Oh, this motherfucker here. There it is. We get stuck on the bolt. You gotta get by the bolt. We gotta get that last one out. Take these caps off. Every effing time I do that. Alright. Oh, 8 AM bullshit. Okay. So you take these off, and you'll have a little less chance of doing that. I cracked one. I did get the piece out, but yeah, they come with new ones on the injector. If not, I have a bunch of those. I have a lot of core 7.3 motors here. I still have injectors in them. Ugh, brain fart. It's been a while since I did some 7.3 injectors. So you push it up. I'll show you in a sec. And you can use where the gasket surface is on the head, and it'll pop right out. So get in there, lift it out, the injector drain. So what you're doing is you're putting your hand here and you're pushing to get this goes like this. Push this forward, and this is where you're prying. Right there. You're prying right there. 2, 3. Oh, that ain't good. Uh-oh.
What do you want me to do with it from that? There?
Well, we're gonna have to remove the filter on the heater box. So this one was blowing by 100%. See that? See that right there? That's blowing by. Ugh. So on the outside of the heater box, right here, there's a cap. You have to remove that cap on this gen, I guess, to get, there's a little nipple. Pull this nipple on this hose here. And then it looks like 2 8mm will do the trick. I think it's just a filter. Don't lose it in the motor. Should probably start with that before you remove this little vacuum box. 2 little 8mm, and then it will allow you to get your last injector out. Oh yeah, we had either oil leaking by or just straight compression. Okay, so show you what's up here. So if you look, you have blowing by compression on this one, blowing by compression on this one, and blowing by compression on this one. So these are all junk anyway because he ran gas through them, but that's how you pull some 7.3 injectors out on a 96. You're going to rinse and repeat for the other side.